Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is Sammy here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create those kind of trendy backgrounds that you see on posters and that you see on church flyers. Okay, so I'm going to be using two apps for this video. I'm going to be using PIXELLAB, and then I'm going to be using Picsart as well. Okay, Picsart, I'm going to drop that link to that app in the description of that video so that you can also check it out. Okay, so I'll be heading straight to PIXELLAB to show you some of those kind of backgrounds that I've used Picsart to create, and they give this kind of feel to your designs, this kind of smooth feel to your flyers. Okay, so this is PIXELLAB now. You can see these four backgrounds that are placed on the screen. You can see this one. I think I used this design for a church flyer, this one also for a church flyer. This background, I also created this background on Picsart. All right, why this is also for a church flyer. Okay, so this kind of backgrounds, I can say PIXELLAB, you can use PIXELLAB to create backgrounds. Okay, very nice backgrounds, but I feel the best app for creating backgrounds like this is Picsart, because there are a lot of features that PIXELLAB does not have. Okay, so when you want to try features like blur, features like blend, you cannot find them on PIXELLAB. Okay, so the first place you would have to opt in for is this app here. All right, I'm going to link I'm going to drop the link for this app so that you can download it also. Okay, so we're going to be using Picsart for this video. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you there are two ways to do this. The first way is for some of the backgrounds that I create. First of all, I just have to overlay them, maybe using options like opacity and filters on PIXELLAB. Okay, I can just overlay them, and then I'll take them to Picsart to blur them and then add effects like marks. Okay, like I want to give an instance. Okay, let me just check out this past project that I just completed. Okay, this background I actually overlaid like 3 backgrounds together to be able to achieve this one you are seeing here. Okay, and then I had to export. Okay, I exported the background without the text, and then I took it to Picsart, added blur, added lens flare, and then I added max effect to it. Okay, so I want us to just kind of create a background from scratch using options like blend on Picsart. Okay, so the first thing you do when you get to the first page on Picsart is to, okay, so if this is your first time downloading the app, you'll be asked to sign up. Okay, the process is very easy. You can use your Google account or your email. Okay, so I think I have an account with them already. You can see my email here, and then you can see that I have a profile. Okay, so I'll just tap on this plus sign, and then I'll be using 2 backgrounds. Okay, you can actually use multiple backgrounds on Picsart. Okay, it gives you the option to blend multiple backgrounds together. Okay, so I'll just try to see if I can just give an example, and then you can also try to find your ways around exploring the app to also find your own style of creating backgrounds. Okay, so I'll just first of all I'll select 2 backgrounds from here. So this background, okay, let's say we are given a project to work on a church flyer that has to do with maybe worship concert or something like that. Okay, so the first thing I would want to do is that I would want to add a background where people are actually praising. Okay, this kind of worship background. Okay, so you can get this kind of backgrounds from Pinterest or pexels.com. Okay, you can get most of them from pexels.com and Pinterest. Okay, so what we'll be doing now is you just have to come to this tab below, and then you scroll through to find this option where you would see add photo. Okay, so this option gives you the opportunity to add multiple images. Okay, so I'll just have to scroll to my background again, and then I'll get another background to overlay on the one I have on my canvas already. Okay, so I'll just select okay, let me go with this. Okay, let me go with this. And then if you are someone who is good with creating backgrounds already, you won't find some of these things difficult, because if you have the knowledge already from PIXELLAB, you can also use options like opacity and color filters here as well. Okay, so the very interesting feature about this app that I want to actually show is this option called blend. Okay, I think this is the best option so far when it comes to creating backgrounds. Okay, so PIXELLAB cannot do this. You can't find this option on PIXELLAB. Okay, you can only find it here. And then PIXELLAB does not have option for blur. Okay, so when you want to add effects like motion blur or Gaussian blur, you can't find it on PIXELLAB. Okay, so I'll just have to find which one works better. Screen. So if screen works better for you, you can just go ahead and then click on check mark here, and then you can download it. Okay, but for me, I'm not satisfied with the screen blend. Okay, so I would opt in for overlay. Okay, so overlay was the option I used to actually create this background that I showed you on PIXELLAB initially. Okay, I think I've lost that project. Let me see if I can find it again. Okay, so I think this is the background here. Okay, so overlay was the option I used. Okay, and then if you want to fade out some parts of the background that you do not want, you can tap on this eraser icon here. Okay, this brush tool helps you to take off some parts of that background that you are adding that you do not want. Okay, so that's one cool feature I love about this app. Okay, so you can actually brush off some parts that you do not want, but for this video I prefer to retain the original look on the background. Okay, so all I'll just do now is to tap on check mark, and then I'll come to, if you're someone who loves blur effect, you can also come to effects and then add blur. Okay, and then for the blur, I think for most of the effects on Picsart, you have the opportunity to actually use the brush tool. Okay, so for the parts that I do not want to be blurred, okay, I can actually brush them off. Maybe for these places that these hands are showing, I can actually brush them off to retain them. Okay, so I'll just tap on check mark, and then we have a cool background already. All right, but for this video, I do not want to explore these features. I don't want to explore blur. We have different types of blur on Picsart. We have radial, focal, smart, lens blur, and then motion blur, which I love using. Also, I love motion blur a lot. Okay, so I'll just cancel that, and then I'll show you this very cool feature that I love using. Okay, the feature is called max. Okay, so what this max looks like, it looks like noise effect. Okay, it looks like noise effect, but what it does is that it adds some kind of I don't know how to call it, but I can call the effect a kind of dust. Okay, if you are familiar with this resource, okay, it's possible that you must have had it on your phone. Okay, I think I have it on my phone as PNG also. It's called dust. Okay, so this effect is called dust. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, I love using this effect a lot, this dust effect. All right, I love using it for many of my designs that I use Picsart to create them. Okay, so you would need to you would also need access to the internet to be able to access some of them. Okay, so you can see they are giving us the opportunity to actually access like 5 or 9. Okay, 9. Okay, for the rest of them you would need to turn on your data to be able to get that, but I do not want to do that now, since it will actually distract me. Okay, it will actually bring up some notifications that I do not want now. Okay, so these are some of the cool features that you can use Picsart for. Okay, so I've showed you the option for blur. Okay, I've showed you the option for blur, which is at effects here. Okay, all right, and then there are some other effects when you come to this option where you see FX. Okay, so FX means effect. Okay, but for someone like me that uses Lightroom already, or Snapseed, most of the times I do not use this, because I would still take the background to Lightroom to also enhance it. Okay, so you can do some few editings here. Okay, all right, but for someone like me, I do not do any of that. I just the moment I've added the background I want to create, I'll just go over to PIXELLAB, add the text that I want to add, and then I export and take it to Lightroom for the final touches. Okay, so when you want to create backgrounds like this, the first thing you must have in mind is that the backgrounds you are trying to connect together, like for this background, I can't actually find the resources that I used to create them. Okay, but for this cross here, these are staircase, and then these backgrounds here, there were like 3 backgrounds that I had to add to be able to create this one background, and then I used Picsart for all of that. Okay, so you can actually do this, and then you can add many backgrounds together. Okay, and then for a situation where the background are not the same color, okay, just as you do on PIXELLAB when you want to blend 2 backgrounds together. Okay, say I want to blend this background with this church flyer. The first thing I do, this church background, the first thing I'll do is to come to filters. Okay, all right, so I added this as texture, so I won't be able to do that. Okay, so the first thing you do is when you come and then you find a situation where the backgrounds are not the same, okay, you can use filters. Okay, you can use filters and then you change the hue. Okay, you change the hue. I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example really quick. So let me just find a background that I can add on this. Okay, let me just find a background quickly. So let me see if I can get a background from my downloads. All right, I feel this is taking a lot of time. Okay, so let's say we want to actually add another background to the one that we have already. What do we do in such situations? Okay, I'm trying to get a background that is not blue. Okay, so that we can try it out and then find out how it works on Picsart. Okay, so let me just use this background. Okay, so this background is actually gold. The color of this background is gold, while the one we have on our canvas is blue. Okay, so how do we make this blend to the background? Okay, so if you are conversant with PIXELLAB already, you will know the next option to do is to use filters. Okay, but for Picsart, it also has that option. Okay, it has that option. So when you come to filters, let me undo that. When you come, you just scroll through and then you find adjust. Okay, so when you come to adjust, you'll be able to find some of these edit options. Okay, so you use hue. All right, you use hue and then try to take the shade towards blue. Okay, take the shade towards blue. All right, and as you can see, we have gotten blue already from this. Just tap on the check mark. All right, you can see we have gotten blue from it already. All you need to do is to come to blend. All right, and then you blend to the background that you already have on your canvas. Okay, and then just try to find out which one works better. Okay, I feel overlay works better. Okay, so you can just try to use overlay since I feel it works better on the design. Okay, and just as we established earlier, you can use the erase tool to actually brush off those parts that you do not want to be affected. Okay, but for this video, I'll just retain that and then we'll leave that. Okay, so all you need to do after you have finished creating your background is to tap on this download icon here. All right, and then you save as either JPEG or PNG. Okay, most of the time, sometimes when you want to you can export as PNG. Okay, you can export as PNG, but sometimes when I create some backgrounds, I'll be getting something like 14 MB, 10 MB, and then I do not want that, so I can just select JPEG and then it gives me a lower version of that background. Okay, so you can save as any of the options that you want, either JPEG or PNG. So I've established 3 facts in this video. The first fact is that you can create backgrounds, you can overlay backgrounds on PIXELLAB using options like opacity and color filters, and then when you have done that, you export the background, take it to Picsart, and then add blur effect to it. Add blur just as I did here. You can add blur, you can add max, and then you can add some effects like noise. Okay, and if you do not want that, you can simply just create the background from scratch, just as I did here. Okay, you can create it from scratch. on Picsart, everything. Okay, so the cool features that this app has that PIXELLAB does not have is the option for blur and the option for blend. Okay, so I'm sure you are going to be trying this app out. Okay, I'm going to link all of the resource in the description of this video. You are going to find a Telegram link that would give you access to all of my design resources. Okay, so thank you so much for watching to the end. All right, so if you actually got value from this video, you can also do well to subscribe to the channel and then also turn on that notification icon so that YouTube gets to remind you whenever I drop an update on the channel. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.